So this is the third thumb. So it's a flexible thumb that's controlled with two motors that's worn on the wrist. On my left foot is doing this movement, so it's pulling up and back, and it's proportional, so I can go fast or slow. And then my right toe is doing this, pulling across.
Yeah, you heard that right. That accessorized appendage there is a third thumb, a device that makes it possible to do, well, another finger's worth of actions with your hand. Hold an extra egg, play cards, wave at yourself. You know, hand stuff.
This is a technology that is specifically designed for able-bodied people with 2 hands, 5 fingers, to allow them to do more with their hands. And by this, we're trying to break beyond the flesh and blood limitations of our own body and allow you to interact with the world in a completely new way.
Break beyond the flesh and blood limitations of our own body sounds like a line straight out of Videodrome, but that woman speaking to the Associated Press is a researcher named Danny Claude, who worked with the University of Cambridge to design the third thumb. As she showed off up top, a pressure sensor that gets placed under each of your big toes or feet moves the third thumb with a proportional amount of pressure applied, which she says makes this bonus phalange pretty easy to get used to using.
When you grow up with 2 hands, 10 fingers, this is kind of quite weird. It's very different to kind of learning how to use a whole prosthetic arm. Any kind of tool we learn to use in our daily lives requires a little bit of training and experience within the context of our day. The thumb is no different, but what's really exciting about the thumb is it seems quite complex from the beginning, and it's really not. And that's what we're showing in this study, is that people can quickly, easily use it within 1 minute, which is really exciting. It doesn't take, years of training or even months or even days.
Third thumb was first shown off back in 2022 at a science exhibition in the UK, where out of 596 people who got to try the thing out, 98% of them were able to wear, operate, and carry out a task with it, including kids and this person picking up some paint while also holding a paintbrush. And even though a handful of people couldn't make use of the handful, researchers think this third thumb holds a lot of promise in highly skilled professional environments.
We are also really excited about potential opportunities of using the thumb to enhance productivity in work settings, specifically for people that are relying on their hands' manual dexterity in order to accomplish their work. And this can be anywhere between manual laborers that are trying to solder a complicated gear kit, or even surgeons that have to negotiate between many instruments at the same time.
That's a professor of cognitive neuroscience with the University of Cambridge, who also observes this thing isn't just about helping hitchhikers double their chances. Third thumb might also be useful for people with accessibility needs.
Even though the thumb is designed for able-bodied people, we can easily envisage situations where people with disabilities could enjoy or benefit from the extra help of the thumb. So we're trying to build the thumb as an alternative to traditional assistive technologies.
A newly published report about the third thumb in Scientific Robotics found that there's a tangible demonstration of initial usability of this thing for a broad demographic. And these researchers hope that with further testing, this thing could help design a new relationship with technology and redefine human capabilities. Sounds like a thumbs up to me.